We are here week 13 at our first ever Thanksgiving special. And like the Pilgrims did, I will take command and I wear my pilgrim hat tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It's a very special night. Yeah. Thank you for wearing the feathers.
I'm
And,
actually Native American, so I don't even need to wear the feathers. It's perfect.
yes. And our special guest, as special as he is, we have none other than $5 Blowies, Matt Powers.
It's going good. Glad to finally get on the podcast. Sure we'll get a nice ratings boost after this one. So
We saved the best towards the last. That's how we roll.
exactly.
And we are back in the winner's circle. I believe 2 in a row, 1 in a row. I don't know. We have Deltron, Delaniacs.
Just one in a row. Just one.
Just one in
win.
a row. Just one in a row.
Just one win. It's all good. We just had to get back right.
Coming back into the winner's circle. And his first, speaking of winner's circle, the dance as well, back in the mix. Haven't been into the dance in how long? You said 6 years, 5, 6 years.
So it's my first year. My first year I got a
Congratulations.
playoff win and then didn't make it ever again.
Congratulations.
A long
Even Matt was in it
rebuild.
last year. I haven't been
Long
in it for a couple years.
rebuild.
We have a big week ahead of us. Football Thursday, football Friday, Sunday, Monday, every day.
Is there a Friday? There's a Black Friday game?
Yeah, buddy. The Bears,
Oh, no
baby.
shit.
Bears
The
and Eagles.
Bears and the
Oh,
Eagles.
nice.
Yeah, we will start a tradition, a Thanksgiving tradition, and we're going to start off by one thing we are thankful for, and I will go first. I am thankful for being your fearless leader, prophet. I'm thankful for the visions I foresee in my foresight, and what's soon to come next year of a great fantasy football team. Pookies, what are you
Cheers.
thankful for? Cheers to that. I'm drinking 4 roses tonight, boys. We're on the 4
Cheers
roses.
to
no
that.
Pookies, what are you thankful for? Let's hear it.
I'm thankful for my cornerstone players, Josh Allen, Genty, Bowers, Wilson, all my dogs, and as well as all my boys that I do battle with every week here in the UFFL. So it doesn't get much better than that. So thankful
Signs
for
are up.
y'all.
Everything's looking up now that Chip Kelly's gone. So
Oh, yes.
yeah, signs are
Yes.
rising.
We are
And
very happy
Deltron,
about that.
you tell us.
I'll get the mushy one out of the way just in case my girl ever listens to this. I am grateful for my future daughter to be. She's coming in March and April, so I'm gonna need someone to just bend over and let me get this win because she can't come into the world knowing her dad's a loser if I lose in the chip. So
Yeah,
you got to give me the win if I get to the finals. That's just how it goes. But more importantly than that, I'm grateful for Jonathan Taylor. Dude,
What are you?
shout out only Dan's man. Just the number 1 running back in the league, highest fantasy
You should be
scorer.
thankful
damn
for Danny
near.
for giving you him.
Just grateful for Pookies in the 6th round. No biggie. Scouting department knew what they were doing, and then yeah, just the greatest fantasy league in the world, UFFL baby. I'm hyped to be a part of it. Thank you, Commish, and thank you, Fuller. I don't know if a lot of you know that, but Fuller is the one who got me into this league originally. So that guy's down bad. He needs some type of shout out. So
He should have just let you co-commish with him.
he should have, bro. I would have told him not to get rid of Roar Rickens.
All right, first Roar Rickens reference.
I said in the group chat. I was hyping up George Pickens. I was like, dude, he's such a dog. And Fuller just said, "Fuck you, shut up." I was like, damn. Know you're regretting a trade without know you're regretting a trade.
I think it's the last we'll be hearing about George Rickens today.
No, not at all. You guys see, there's like highlights of him today on NFL.com. It was amazing. For those
Dude,
wondering,
he's just such a dog.
For those wondering, I do have the turkey out. I do have the Thanksgiving. I do have the Thanksgiving.
Started.
I have a few different Thanksgiving dinners to go over, but let's move on. Let's get going, boys. I would like the honors of this one. Just because I was shit talking last week, Delhi for lowest points of the week, and just how the fantasy football gods draw it up, it was only right for me to be lowest points of the week.
I agree. Back to back. It's really the host doing you all a favor by taking these back to back weeks.
Yeah, I 83.5. That's not like tremendously. It's crazy. I was looking at other low points of the week, and I think
mine was
like 85. I think yours was 85, or no, yours was 69.
No, mine was 60, 66.7. I think it was bad.
Oof. Yeah, it sucks, man. So lowest points of the week, yours truly, Smoking Jays. Biggest blowout of the week. Dude, this guy's just been literally every guy this plays, the dude he plays is a victim of biggest blowout. And Gordon,
well,
the guy,
he's highest points again too.
We'll get there. We'll get there. Actually, wait, I realized, wow. Yeah. It's blank on my sheet. Highest points. Yeah. How dare we skip? Let's go biggest blowout, and then we'll get to that the goods. Yeah. Gordon guys over get some 39.3. That's not too bad. And then highest points was, I know, only Dan's or was it Gordon the Guys? No, it was Gordon the Guys again, 146.6. Dude,
And this guy's doing it pretty much every single week at this point. It's pretty scary to look at if he rolls that momentum into the playoffs or if he loses it. Is he blowing all of his biggest loads before the playoffs come? I don't know.
Ask Mr. Blowman himself.
Yeah, I don't know. Gore's been looking solid, man. Yeah, he's putting up, it seems like 130, 140, like consistent every week. I mean,
Scary.
Yeah.
It's very scary.
Pookies was shimmering in his timbers when he saw Gordon the Guys' points the last few weeks. He's like, he's that meme where that dude like throws up the deuces and just disappears. I ain't need no part of that. And highest player points of the week. Dude, finally we had someone crack 50. 55.4, Jahmyr Gibbs. Only Dan's son. So it's good to see that going on. Lots of points to be had last week. And a few of the recaps of last week. It's getting the end of the year. We're getting closer to the playoffs. Lots of games matter. So let's discuss a few of these big matchups last week. Game of the week, we had back nines versus fish, guys. That one's actually bigger than most people know. What was the final on that one? Let's see. 134 to 119.
Yeah, good matchup.
He gave Fish. Fish is reeling now. He needs to start stacking some wins, or who knows? Down to 6-6. He's third in the division.
Dealt with some injuries on that one, which we'll get to in a little bit. And Benny's out there back nines. Still remaining an anomaly in the back of the curtains, behind the curtains, and he's winning. And it's good to see that because he's single-handedly getting picked up by George Rickens over here. And that's like a raw, like, because he's a W. Whoever got rid of him, anyway. Yeah. So that was a big game last week. What other big games do we have last week, fellas? Let's see here. Tuna Blowies. Yeah, Tunas and Blowies. Let's talk about that one. Blowies, what happened, bud?
Yeah, I mean, at this point, if Josh Allen isn't putting up 30 plus for me, I'm in trouble because, the rest of my team, I mean, I lost by 21. Allen put up 10 points, which is not cutting it. So a lot of my players this year, man, they've just been super inconsistent. I mean, we talked about like Kelly, getting kicked out, the Raiders. I mean, Genty and Bowers just not been what I was hoping for. So I mean, that's been tough. Wilson's out.
Your no-name kicker went crazy. Andres Borgalias, 18 points. What a demon.
Yep. He's making a name for himself.
Yeah. My top dog almost last week.
Well, another matchup I want to point out. I know you got one other on here, Commish, but I was really hoping Bad Intentions could pull off the upset with Hide You Kids being kicked down. And Hide You Kids squeaked it by, man. It was a close game, 109 to 93. Yeah. Bad Intentions just couldn't do it for me. He hates me.
He's just not going anywhere, man.
Why are you not starting John Michie, bro? He survived cancer. Obviously, he's going to get you fucking points on game day. Like, fuck are we thinking?
That Blasian's out there looking great. He's looking great out there.
Well, Hide You Kids probably is really the only one that's got a chance to potentially get that one seed from you, right? Because I think
he's one.
We'll get there. We'll get there
We'll get there. Yeah, there's much going on.
And the last game that was kind of stuck out was Jays and Illegals. I feel like Illegals has kind of fallen in the race lately, and he surprisingly hit a big win. He's at 7 wins, so he's now eligible. As long as he does not get put in that 7th seed, I think Illegals will be fine, but he's still
his
doing
points force is just real low.
Yeah, I mean, really low.
You have more points force than him, Commish.
What the hell?
What the hell?
What the hell? But yeah, so those were some of the matchups last week. And now let's get into our studs and duds. Studs. Dun 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 duds. Okay, all right, studs.
Four Roses is speaking in droves.
We're on
tonight,
Four
everyone.
Roses tonight. I've had a little.
It's gone. What do you mean? You've had it all. It's gone.
Yes, just like when the Pilgrims came and took over. All right, never mind.
Are we getting paid from Four Roses for that spot right there?
Someone better start sponsoring the commission. I mean,
we need some sponsorship.
I think one of these days we should make our own sponsorship and just fit it in when we have to like edit something out. That'd be kind of fire.
Yeah,
be kind of cool.
Ready for it. studs. I'm gonna go. You know what? Thanksgiving, I'm feeling good. I'm gonna let you boys go first. All right. Let's let our guest go first. Let's hear his stud of the week. Stud of last week.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of were just talking about it, and I said we were going to bring it up again because the one I spotted was that man, Roger Rickens, man. I mean, if you look at it,
Is that the fourth Roge mention?
well, I mean, if you look at it, Benny won by like 15 or something like that, and, you know, you put up 30 for him, dude, you just traded for, ends up pretty much like probably got him that win potentially. I don't know.
Literally, I saw that.
Yeah, so I mean, that one right
George
there, man.
Rickens.
Yeah,
Single-handedly paying dividends already.
right off the bat.
That's worth the first
man.
right there. I'll tell you what.
Hey, as long as Roger Rickens is still breathing, we're gonna have to hear about him. Just kidding. No. I'm trying. Hey, I'm gonna go on notice and say that I'm trying to relax off the Roger Rickens comments, but it doesn't help when Delaney opens the podcast about Double R, and then Blowies brings up Double R for
It's the last time we'll mention Double R this pod. Just kidding.
No,
We'll see.
I mean, no promises, man. No promises tonight. But yeah, go ahead. I love that. That was a great stuff. I'm glad someone took it from me. Rats. I'm gonna. All right, go ahead, Deli. Tell us your stud.
I got we already kind of talked about this game, but I got Kareem Hunt, 20 points. Helped Haiji Kids squeak out a really nice view against Bad Intentions. He would have been 2 games back on me if he didn't win that. And, you know, Kareem Hunt's been getting a lot of that goal line work. He's obviously been the back they want to feature over Brashard Smith. Would be nice if they got him the ball or whatever. But Pacheco just wasn't getting it done, and I think he's hurt. So, you know, Kareem Hunt's damn near 30, and at that point, you know, backs start to kind of lose some of the tread on the tires. But 20 points will get you over the hump, and I'm sure Haiji Kids was glad to have him on the spot, on the roster.
That's a good one. Yeah, I actually didn't notice he dropped 20. And
Yeah, me either.
yeah,
20 from Kareem Hunt, the big 2025. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, there you go. I got one.
Yeah.
All right, I got one. This one, I'm gonna go, and it's non-biased. I'm just really proud of this guy. Finally
Sounds very
coming back in the
biased.
W column. We're going DJ Moore, and just like DJ, his fantasy owner Bova's bounced back after a skid, 0.5, dropping 2 tutties, and I'm proud. I'm happy to see this one due to the fact that I know Bosif, I know Bova's, Puvas, whatever we want to call him,
Bosif.
all the above. I know he was looking to dish DJ, and it didn't work out. And I even kind of told the guy, I was like, hey, dude, like, you're not going to get what you want for DJ right now. So if you miss out on him, it is what it is. I guarantee he's going to gain some value for next offseason. And he's still 27, 28, something like that. So it's good to see old DJ still gaining some value before he might be on the new team next year. Who knows?
Not only that, the 2 other players he traded for, he started. Kenneth Gainwell and Dylan Sampson both had 16 and 18 points.
We're going to get there very shortly as well.
Mean,
we're all getting to the trade segment here.
I mean, shit.
Yeah.
Bovas,
and I want to give, there's a little Bovas love out here tonight. Something's in the air. Yeah, so those are some studs and duds. Dud of the week. I'm gonna start off on this one. Dud. Is the guy in my peripheral on the screen right now is his son that he's thankful for, but I guarantee he was not very thankful when he dropped a whopping 10 points. Josh Allen dropping 10 points to just say, hey, Blowies, we're going to blow it. We're going to blow our load, and I'm going to give you 10 points in a pivotal matchup. He's not very pilgrimish.
Yeah, that one definitely hurt, especially like you mentioned. I'm kind of right there in the hunt. I mean, I could have used one of those 30-point weeks we were talking about from him to get me over the hump, but I got some work to do last couple weeks. We'll see what we can do.
Pookies was in Josh Allen's DMs, like probably cursing
What the
him out.
fuck?
What do you mean? How dare you?
I mean,
You screwed over my fantasy season, right?
You disappointed me, son.
On that same note,
team for like 3 wins.
on that same note, can we talk about the the defensive pickup of the year. I dropped Green Bay's defense for the number 1 overall ranked fantasy defense, I think, in the league right now. Houston Texans defense, baby. If they held Josh
Wow.
Allen to 10, you don't want to see this Houston defense,
Yeah.
man. Will Anderson's coming. Fucking Kassir Latimer. The cornerbacks are fucking nasty. That Texans defense is the real
Yeah.
deal.
Daniil
That shit's
Hunter,
scary.
my former Viking,
Wow.
man. Yeah, those bookends are solid, man. Houston's looking good.
Defense win championships. I'm thankful for my heir Delaney listening to the prophet all the time and taking notes out of his books. Pookies, maybe you should try this. Just kidding. So duds of the week. I'm going Josh Allen.
Hell yeah.
Deltron or Deli, you know what? Pookies can wait. He made us wait. Deli, let's hear your dud of the week.
I got big ol' Saquon, 12.4, and he got benched in a pivotal obviously you just traded for him, and he started him over Emmanuel Wilson, who had a blow-up game with my son Jacobs on the bench. For dad bods, this loss is not bueno. Bova's got one over on him, but 12.4 isn't horrible, but when Wilson's scoring 26.5 on your bench, when this is really probably the only week he's going to get that amount of, and he looked good. Wilson looked good. So I don't know. Is this the coming for Jacobs to start taking a little bit less touches? Maybe, but that 26.4 or 26.5 would have been real nice, and it would have gotten him the win.
All you can say at that point is, come on,
Man.
Come on, man. Come on, Saquon. All right, Poops.
Yeah.
Let's hear your
Yeah,
dud.
the Saquon was one that I was eyeing too. He was one I had written down. I mean, 12 points for the dude. I mean, come down to the end of the season here, you're hoping he's going to put up that 25 points or whatever to get you that win. But yeah, who I had for my dud, kind of like, I guess, a combo, you could say, because I saw them both. I mean, with Fuller's squad, Lamar and Andrews. I mean, 10 points combined between the two. I think Andrews had 2, Lamar had 8. I was like, I saw that and I didn't even realize they had that bad of a game. I mean, saw they won like 23-10, but I mean, shoot. I mean, I don't even
They had
did
how
he
many
get
points?
injured or something?
How
Like,
many points together? You said that was a good
Lamar had
stat.
8 and Andrews had 2. So they combined for 10 points.
So
yeah.
if you would have tripled that, he would have had just as much as. Come on, man. Come on, man.
You didn't bring it up though, so it's fine. You didn't
Yeah,
say
I
the
did
word.
it. I
So it's
did
good.
it.
It's good. It's
No,
good.
no, I
It's
got
just
you.
the implication.
I know we're not allowed to shout out our own guys or rip them, public shame our own children, but okay, dude, the most Jerry Judy moment. Did you guys see that fumble?
No, I didn't even get to watch it. Is it
all right,
bad?
when you guys get off of this, look at the fumble. There's like it's called like Fumble Gate or something, or Judy Gate. Something's going on. They're convinced Judy is legit like throwing games, and he's not, dude. He's
just ass.
He's just everything I've been dealing with Judy for the last 5 years.
I'm pulling it up right now.
Yeah, dude. He's like he's prancing around. He gets it freaking punched out. I'm like, bro, like how dumb can you possibly be?
Hey, by that DB, what a punch out though. Good play.
Not a proud father moment. So yeah, those were our duds of the week, and let's start dipping into week 13. We want to start really focusing on the playoffs now in this podcast. We want to kind of really get the boys motivated, get them feeling good. Don't feel disgruntled. Still feel a little faith. Projected playoffs. We have as of now, for the bye, 10-2 Delaniac sitting there. He's got the projected bye right now, and yeah, there you go, sitting pretty.
Nice.
And then 2nd seed versus 7th seed. This would be a projected matchup if the playoffs were this weekend. 8-4 Gordon the Guides versus 7-5 Illegals. That would be cool division matchup. They're both 1-1 on each other. Illegals got a lot of fighting left to do. Gordon the Guys is in the mix. 3 seed versus 6 seed. We got Dad Bodies 7-5 versus Back Nine 7-5. That one, they always play each other really well. They're always back and forth, and I think that would be a really good matchups. That's like the old vet, the savvy vet, they're both quiet. Imagine being in that stadium of their fans. It was like during COVID season. If I had to go sit at Dad Bodies and Back Nines stadium during their game, I wouldn't hear a peep. But that's what could be the Silent Bowl. And then the 4 seed versus the 5 seed, as of right now, it would be only Dan's 7-5, and which is crazy because Hydra Kids is literally in 2nd place, 9-3. He'd be kicked down to the 5th seed. Still lots of ball left. This is again just projections. This is just I think when we come back to this next week, we're really going to see, hey, this happens and this happens. And so still lots to go. And in the hunt, these guys are certainly not out due to the fact they're 1 win away from being 7 seed eligible, which both of these guys have more points than the current 7 seed. Would be Fish and the Fellas 6-6, and yours truly $5 Blowies.
Hey.
So not all is lost with you. I do want to talk about, some of these guys, the clinch scenarios and so on and so forth. So we got Delhi, who's wrapped up a playoff spot. If Delaniacs win this week and Hydra Kid loses, they wrap up the first round bye and the division. So big something.
Who's playing Hydra Kids?
Who is playing Hydra Kids?
We're our Team Bovas this week. Can he get back-to-back wins? Come on,
Bovas will love
Bovas.
to catch one on Tyler. I'll tell you that much. He's certainly starting his A squad.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Bovas, bring your team to light.
I think he can do
He's
it.
got one more in him. Blowies is dependent on you, man. Blowies is, hey, FYI, anyone listening right now, he wanted me to come out and say that he's no longer $5 Blowies. He's $2 Blowies these next 2 weekends for the right guy, for the Bovas and company. So half off Blowies.
A little discount action going on.
And so yeah, so Hydra Kids, if Hydra Kids does win, he still has a chance to not only win the division, but also he plays Delaniacs next weekend, and that would be the fight for the 1 seeds. Hydra Kids already clinched the playoffs at 9.
Now we're just fighting for that first round bye.
Fighting for the bye.
If we end up with the same record though, it'll go to points forced, right?
If it goes same record, it goes head to head, which you guys would be 1 and 1.
Tied. Yeah.
And then division record, which you would lose.
Let's
We're
see.
both-
Would you?
No, we're both 4. Oh yeah, if he beat me one more time, yeah, because he would be 5 and 1.
Uh-oh.
Well, it's not points forced because I have him points forced by 150. It's no biggie.
Yeah. So
Interesting. Okay,
unfortunately,
cool.
point force don't come in unless there's like unless you guys would have pushed. So yeah, other playoff scenarios or the guys, if they win and an illegals loss, then they clinch. That's the only teams this week that can pretty much clinch at the moment. Now, what's interesting is still next week, is rivalry week next week. It's the last of its kind. Gets, not to throw a little shade at Gets, but speaking of division records and stuff, I kind of did a little research, and he plays illegals next week, and this could be a really big make or break for illegals. And Getsum has not won a division matchup. I just looked this up prior. In 3 years.
Jesus.
He hasn't won.
Good God.
He's 0-5 this year. He's 0-6 last year. The only division matchup he has beat, he won 2 games that year. Number 1 was yours truly, Delaniacs, the cursed 2-2 Atwell. And then the only division win he has ever gotten is over Gordon the guys, which is pretty impressive. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
I like that.
I would never lose to a guy like that.
Wait, so real quick, speaking of this 2-2 Adwell thing, fill me in, because I don't think I remember if you told me this, like what the deal was with that.
You don't know.
You were in the league. You should have
Yeah,
been
he's
around
in
for
the
that.
league. Do you think
You came the same year as Gats.
Poogie's is still fighting his way out of a paper bag that year. So Gets decided to curse. He finally got the win on Delaniacs, and for whatever reason, he cursed Delaniacs that he'll never beat him as long as 2-2 Atwell is alive.
I think it was because he started 2-2 Atwell, and I had
He did.
Puka, and 2-2 like outperformed him because it was when
It was
when I was Cooper Cup still there, I think, and Cup was on injured reserved, and
Yep.
Puka was just coming into his own. He'd had those few like huge games. I was trying to trade him to Bovas for like TJ Hawk. Thank God he didn't go for that. And
that
then
was Puka's
Atwell,
rookie year.
yeah, and he had those couple blowouts, and he started 2-2 over started him while I started Puka, and he 2-2 outperformed him.
Yeah, I can tell you right now. If you're curious, have it
Kind of the
pulled up
little
right here.
lore.
Kind of pulled it up right here. Delaniacs gets some. The score was 98-85. Wow. Let's see if I could actually pull up. Let's just go into detail. Let's
Real
see if I can
shit
actually.
fest.
Let's see if I can actually pull up the stats of that game really quick. It'll take 2 seconds.
Yeah, getting a W, scoring less than 100, man. You feel lucky having that happen.
Yeah, here we go. Look, let's see. Game day. You know what? We'll have to look it up. We'll find out another week what 2-2 Atwell's stats for that week. But until then, let's move forward. There's 2 matchups that really stand out. It's illegals and only dance, and Gordon the guys against Fish and the fellas. And what better week to have a season on the line? Both pivotal. One's going for the 1 seed. One's going for the playoffs. Thanksgiving, it's going to be a little quiet out there for somebody. I will see.
Brotherly love action.
A little brotherly love on Thanksgiving. So it'll be good to see. You know, it's like the schedule makers knew that this was going to happen, and they knew how big this game was going to be of the year. And that might be our Sunday night game, but who knows? Maybe the Legals is game of the week. We'll see. We don't know who game of the week is yet. We don't make that decision. So lots to keep an eye on this weekend. Pookies, who do we play this week?
I'm going against Bad Intentions this week.
So that should be a dub.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was thinking with Tuna last week. I was thinking, all right, I got Tuna, he's struggling. I got Bad Intentions coming up. I'm going to get these W's these next few weeks. And then I think I play like Dad Bods the last week, I want to say. So I was like, that'll be a tough one. But obviously, we saw what happened last week. And
there's a real shot you go into next week in that 7 seed slot. I mean, there's a shot. I mean, dude, the way Gordon's been playing, he could very well, at the moment, be the favorite to take out Fish. So that keeps him at 6. And then you got Illegals who might fall to Only Dance, who's getting hot. And then that would thrust you into the 7 seed. And you're there. So don't give up. Fight.
Yeah.
Like when the Pilgrims first landed. Fight. Just kidding.
Just need a shot, man. Just got to get into the dance and see what happens.
Yeah, once you make it to playoffs, all it takes is one win.
Yeah, I've been saying I think this playoff is about to be the most loaded we've seen. So it's only the ratings are only getting higher from here. So yeah, lots to go on. And time to talk about our start and sit 'em next week. But instead, this is going to be
over. Do you want to do the trade reviews really quick?
Yeah, trade reviews. How dare I? I knew we had some time on our hands. Some trade reviews I want to throw out there which we're touch base on was Bova's with Dylan Sampson and Kenny Gainwell. Is Bova's a genius?
He might have been seeing into the future. He might be cheating.
Yeah, shoot.
Dylan Sampson's usage, I was looking at it. It was like the highest it's been since that week 1 where he had to start, but he got some really high volume touches with Judkins. So I don't know. Yeah, maybe he's seeing something we don't see. He's Rain Manning it.
I've been saying I think he's like the Kareem and Nick Chubb days. I think he's the Kareem.
Yeah, I saw that like 66-yard touchdown he had. I was like, good for Bova's, but I wasn't sure what he did the rest of the game. That was just like the one thing he did. You're saying he got a lot of touches, Delaney, in that game?
Yeah, he had like 9, 10, I think, like rushing attempts, and they threw him the ball. I'm about to look up his snap percentage. It was more. I watched a little bit of it.
Yeah, Gainwell is one of those nice running backs to have because of the dudes that get a lot of catches, man, like in a PPR league. I mean, he just put up a ton of points on catches Gainwell has the last few weeks. I mean, if you can, dude's solid for like 10 plus points and catches. I mean, that's always good when you got a guy like that.
For the sake of Bova's, I hope Gainwell does earn a contract somewhere. Right?
Yeah, I mean, he's showing flashes. I don't see how a team doesn't like take a shot on him and, give him some work.
How you guys feel about Derrick Henry dropping 22 points for get some?
You love to see it, man. He fucking got his head out of his ass.
I didn't think this was like the end of Henry, this whole like down slope he was on. But yeah, I mean, as far as that trade goes too, I mean, I feel like it was pretty good value for Getz. I mean, he didn't have to give up too much for him. Like at first, what did he give up, a second rounder or something like that? I think it was.
He gave up a second, yeah.
Yeah,
he came away with a deal right there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it was just like contract wise, since he was so expensive. Maybe that's why Bova's didn't get as much. I mean, obviously wasn't there in the conversation.
Yeah,
so
no,
kind of curious.
No, I don't think many people would have been able to correlate a first to a $300 contract for the next 2 years. It makes sense that he wasn't. Henry's already, his usage is going down. Justice Hill's been getting touches. Keaton Mitchell last week got a few more looks. But yeah, I mean, I think it was a decent deal on both sides, and now it looks even better. Shout out fucking Puvas.
Puvas! He's eating all the mashed papuvas at this week's Thanksgiving. Yes.
Get a load of this guy. No, I'm all right.
Get seconds. Gordon the guys hitting 22 points with Brissett. Very modest, very good, very stable, more than Big Penix has been doing. So
is Penix gonna be part of their future plans? He looks bad.
Yeah.
He looks bad.
I'm not a fan of left-hand quarterbacks.
Yes. They're a minority.
I'm not a fan of left Penixes.
Yeah, I
Mine's
mean,
got a
his
curve, but not
accuracy's
left.
looking terrible. He looks like my dude JJ McCarthy out there, just fucking sailing balls, throwing them into the dirt.
It's never
and shit like that.
JJ's fault though. It's Nine's fault.
He gets possessed by 9 and then turns into shit.
Oh my god, yeah. I'm convinced Penix is just a darker Tua. That's pretty much it. That's literally
Okay.
it. He looks like him out there. Yeah. So Brissett, good for Gord, already working out, and he's still feeding Trey McBride like a motherfucker.
For the
Yeah.
low price of
Yeah, I
fifth
mean, that was a
rounder.
solid trade for Gord. I felt like when I saw that, I was like, dang, only had to give up a 5th round for him. I mean, if I were you, I'd
Wow.
have squeezed him a little more, Commissioner, like,
You
get a
know,
2nd rounder.
I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting to squeeze one on you. No, hey, we're noticing all these trades. I don't see Blowies in the mix. How come Blowies isn't in the notable
Yeah,
Should
we're
we,
not
trade?
talk,
even there.
should we talk about that real quick? Just really,
Yeah,
really
the
quick
whole
sidebar.
world
Did
wants
you
to
reach
know.
out? Did anyone reach out to you for trades? Did you reach out to anyone?
Yeah,
Did you
Yeah,
think the
so
roster was good enough as is? What
Spill
was
the
thought
kidney
process?
beans.
yeah, so Joey actually hit me up about DJ Moore wanting a 2nd for him, and I was just like, I mean, Moore was looking like shit. He had this great week, obviously, but I was like, no, I'm not really feeling DJ Moore. Like I said, I don't think he's gonna move the needle much for me as far as that goes. And then
Would have moved the
Fuller.
needle this week for you, but
Yeah, that is true. But yeah, and then Fuller hit me up about AJ Brown, and then I texted you guys. You saw what happened with that, but yeah,
Here's
I
a
mean,
better question: were you proactively looking for any trades?
yeah,
Or
No.
were you just waiting
No.
for it to come to you?
No, I wasn't, honestly, dude. I just do not think like anything that I could have done really would have like it'd be nice if I can get into the dance and have a shot, like a real outside shot of like getting this done, but I just don't think I didn't want to give up, solid draft capital to get a player that I just didn't think was really gonna, get me there. What's up?
what would
Buka?
have moved the needle for you to trade up to 1-5?
Yeah, I mean, obviously seeing the way your boy Book has been playing, man.
Are you gonna move the needle next year? That's what we want to know.
So yeah, this draft coming up, I mean, I've been kind of checking to see like who's projected to go in the 1st round. There's a decent amount of receivers. I thought I heard this draft was gonna be kind of soft coming up, but I think there's some receivers, which is what I
Wide
need.
receiving
So
core is not bad. I
Yeah,
like
I mean,
it quite.
yeah,
There's
so,
a lot
like,
of wide receivers I like in this
I
draft.
mean, if I end up around like pick 1-8, on my first, I mean, if I could, yeah, I wouldn't mind like trading a future first to get up into that top few spots to get a top dog because
I know a guy.
I need it.
I know a guy going to be up there, and those running
Yeah.
backs are going to go quick. You know what that means? The wide receivers are going to fall. Wide
Yeah.
receivers are going to fall, boy.
That's what I'm hoping for. I mean, hopefully some running backs.
The promise is this. I know you've been very, very hesitant and very patient about moving the needle, just like someone else I knew. And then when he decided to move the needle, oh boy, did he move the needle. Or I don't know if he did. Just don't move the needle too far, if you know what I
Yeah.
mean. Roger
Yeah.
Rickens.
Boy, we were trying to just get
the
past
guy's like,
it.
I'm not going to trade with anyone. You're all taking advantage of me. And then he has all these great trade offers he passes on. We've seen time and time again.
So
And then he's going to make the one trade, and we're all just going to be like,
what the
Khalil
fuck?
Shakir.
oh, man.
Dude, well, you know what's funny, speaking of trades too, that I just remembered is Deli, when you hit me up about Jordan Love.
Dude,
which
I know. I was talking about it on the
talking
pod. I
about
was
that,
like,
dude.
man.
I wish I would have pulled the trigger on that because I'm pretty
you
sure.
went to pull the trigger a lot of times.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you were
Wow.
willing to offer a first at one point. So
I needed a quarterback bad, man. And you have Allen and Love. I don't.
Yeah, I can't remember where they sent it. I mean, I can't imagine I would have just fucking bailed on it first. I don't know what I was thinking or what happened with that at that time, but yeah, I mean, it ended up working out for you though, because you got your boy Drake May.
He said, I don't know if I was thinking at the time.
I'll expect a big move from Powers come Vegas this next year. Somebody's going to get him liquored up, and it'll be a dollar blowy. It'll be good.
I want to see one trade from you. Just I'm like, wow, okay, all right.
Let's get to the rest of these trades. We're already at 38 minutes. So let's get to the next.
All right. So
the duds
moving
of
on.
the trade.
So we're gonna talk about some losers. This is Blowies' worst nightmare right here. Is getting bait and switched. First and foremost, DeAndre Swift coming out dropping a 1.9.
Yikes!
Still got the dub,
Come on,
though.
man.
Still Mayfield got the
Go,
dub,
man.
though.
We got the one that we were questioning last week. This one got a bad trade grade. Stephon Diggs dropping 4 points. Come on, oh man.
Oh,
Man, for a second. This one hurts. We hate to see this one, but Kamara. Hey, Bovis is onto something. Bovis is cooking out here, boys. Bovis is cooking.
Definitely smart to get rid of
Chip
him.
Kamara, 4 points, knee injury. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. And last but not least, probably the biggest hit of it all.
That hurts. That hurts.
Yeah, this one hurts. We're still waiting to see the news on everything. I think the severity and everything.
I heard it was like an AC joint. It could not be that serious, or it could be really serious.
Yeah,
It's
from
the
what I
left,
was
though.
reading,
It's the
they
left.
thought it wasn't going to be bad for like
Baker
super bad.
Mayfield felt well. Really quick, Baker Mayfield. While we're discussing this injury, Baker Mayfield giving up a first and everything. And yeah, do we know? Is there any timetable or what's going on with old Baker? That's huge.
I haven't heard a timetable, but like I said, from what I read, they said that it was fairly good news from their initial diagnosis. But
Fish is like, I'm never gonna be the one giving up more value in a trade. Why would I ever do that? And then he finally does it. He's like, I hope everyone's happy. And then his guy rips apart his shoulder. Like, all right.
yeah, I think somebody mentioned this on the last pod about the trade grades and all that. He was like trying to act like he got like screwed in that deal. I'm like,
That's a great
I don't
trade.
know, like a-
Baker's
Yeah.
Baker's great, man.
I mean,
You
that
know,
was just-
There's no fracture or structural damage, and they're not ruling out Mayfield playing week 13. So it can't be that bad.
dang.
Mm.
Come on,
Yeah.
man.
Come
Yeah.
on,
All
man.
right.
Oh,
Come
man.
on, Big
I like
Bake.
that.
No,
All
he
right.
needs to miss a few more weeks. I like
How you gonna act, Big Bake, when they
How you
think you
gonna-
fucking done? How you gonna act?
he's baking.
Wait,
as
do we
long
need if he plays, do we need to bet the over on his stats this week?
that's a great question. You know, I hope he doesn't because I like Egbuka dropping a soft 6 points for the next couple weeks. He's saving it for next year. Yeah, so those are some recaps we wanted to go over, and back to our special Thanksgiving week. It's now our first segment ever. Turkey or Tupperware. The turkey is the dude you're putting on your plate this week. Putting on your plate like this, all the good stuff.
Very
And
good.
Tupperware equals get that weak ass performance out of here. Get that
It's funny.
out of here. Get it out of
when
here.
you sent this to me, I was like, "Are we supposed to assign a specific dish to the player, like a green
Yeah,
bean casserole?"
Did you not read the fine line? Jeez, come on, man. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna start here. My turkey. Well, I wanted to kind of go a little bit in depth. Yeah, my turkey, my little turkey and mashed potatoes. I'm going this week. I'm going Travis Etienne. I got Pookie's, and I got the pleasure of watching him in person this past weekend, up and close. Yeah, he looked great, dude. He looked phenomenal.
Yeah.
He's cutting between the tackles, making catches, getting tutties. He's going up against Tennessee this week. I think big game for old Etienne. I know Delaniacs don't want to hear that one, but I think Hydra Kids is in good hands with Travis Etienne.
And they were giving touches to Bashal Tutin, and he was looking good, and then just got back to feeding the rock to ETN. So, yeah, he's clearly got something locked up in that backfield.
Yeah, he's been looking pretty good the last few weeks, which is big for Hydra Kids. Because honestly, like I thought ETN was kind of done. Like, so I was like, that's going to be a big loss if he's not producing for Hydra Kids. But he's picking it back up.
He looks good. He does look good. It's good to see that one. Yeah, it's because in another league I went and got fucking Baseful Tootin' and just, top waiver priority and then just shits the bed. You know how that goes. And I'm coming back for second servings. I'm going with Sam Darnold this week. I like Sam Darnold against the Vikings. I think there's just so much to... He's up against former teams.
Yeah.
It is not going to be good for
9.
Yeah, and I will say my Tupperware, this is my cranberry sauce. No one wants fucking. Do you guys eat cranberry sauce at Thanksgiving?
No, never.
No.
No.
What the fuck is even doing it?
Nah.
It's 9. Unfortunately, you want no part of JJ McCarthy, which means you want no part of Justin Jefferson. And I
Hate to see it.
I know. And you could see the frustration with Justin Jefferson. He's getting pissed. And usually when that happens,
Pissed.
the next week, you hammer that dude's over because that dude's just going to get fed the rock. JJ McCarthy is not capable of doing this. And
Can't get it to him.
they're talking about starting. Actually, wait.
Max Brosner, baby.
Well,
He
Brosner's
is slated
You
to
know
be.
what?
Yeah.
You know what? I might try a bite. I might try a bite of the cranberry. I might try a bite of it. You know, there's hope. There's hope now that Brosner's fucking undrafted free agent.
Yeah, because that's what I was gonna say. I think McCarthy got put in like concussion protocol, so I think Brosmer is gonna start. So yeah, concussion protocol.
9, get in the fucking corner, 9. I'm tired of your bullshit.
Dude, they were telling
quotes.
McConnell, they're like, dude, he's cleared. He's like, no, he's not, dude. He's not.
Jay Jetta said he's not cleared. That dude needs to go
I
to
heard
mental
Brosmer
ward.
actually played pretty well in camp, so maybe he can step in and get Jefferson back going. So we'll see.
Yeah. Well, good luck to the Viking fans. All right, let's hear your pooks. Let's hear your turkey in your Tupperware.
Yeah, so since you threw a couple turkeys out there, I had a few written down. So I think
I'm gonna
this
indulge
is
my turkey.
Yeah, there you go. Get the turkey going. So kind of an easy one I picked out. I'm going with King Henry. It's one of the Thanksgiving games, obviously, against Cincinnati. So, and I think I saw Lamar hurt a little bit. So I'm wondering if maybe they're going to like feed him a lot in that game. And we all know Cincy's defense is fucking terrible. So
The worst.
I think he'll probably go off. And then another one I had on Thanksgiving Day is Rashee Rice, I think, against Dallas. Another
like that one.
questionable
I really
another
like
questionable defense. I think Mahomes will probably have a big game against them. A lot of passing yards. I think Rashee will probably get a lot of looks, a lot of actions. Yeah. And then my Tupperware is
Put it
kind
away.
of put it.
Get it out of here.
So this, I think I'm going to go with Daniel Jones against Houston's defense. I mean, we talked about that earlier. He just shut down my boy Josh Allen, man. So, I mean, the way they were looking, I mean, I looked at Jones' numbers. It's pretty crazy. I mean, he's put up like 20 plus every week, which, I mean, I knew he was having a good year, but I mean, damn. I mean, he's been solid, but I think I could see a potential single digit game this week for him against that Houston defense. Even though they're at home, so it's kind of like maybe, but I think Houston's D will show up.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be tough. I mean, I'm still mixed on DJ. You know, it's it's hard
We'll
for me.
see.
I mean, I am happy for him kind of bouncing back, but he's hard to trust. I wouldn't.
Like they shut down Taylor, which is obviously a tough thing to do. I mean, Delhi's boy's been straight balling out, but I mean, I want to see him, like, if the team does shut down Taylor, to see if he can put the team on his back and like carry him. Because I mean, we'll see.
Yeah, we will. All right, Deltron.
Okay, cool. I like the comparisons you're making to cranberry. So mine's not going to be turkey. I'm going to have two little funny ones from you. A low-key sleeper pick. I love myself some green bean casserole. You hate it or you love it, but it's a sneaky sleepy. We're not going for big old studs. We're going for Erlosfi.
Hey, that's my dog.
And last week, I saw him on the waiver with Jamar. I don't know. Who knows? Fuck, whatever.
I was like, wait, what?
I saw him sitting on the waiver. Yosevas, I think you're right. I saw him sitting on the waiver with Jamar out for the 1-game suspension. And I was like, who's going to pick him up? I want to, but I don't want to spend the fab. And our wonderful friend Pookie's got him and started him. 10 points. And not only was he able to slot the number 2 role.
Pookie's was on the waiver wire?
He was doing
how about that?
T. Higgins is out this week, so Olosfi, that Russian fuck, gets a chance to be the receiver 2 again. Not only potentially with Joe Flacco, who's been airing it out, but Joe Shiesty might be back this week. It's been rumored that he might play. So if he does, I don't know. And they're playing the Ravens, who've been looking a little hit or miss. It's a divisional game. You know, the Ravens have been able to get back into that win column and be competitive again. But I just feel like they're not looking as good as they were in years past. So yeah, my green bean casserole is the guy whose name I can't pronounce.
I'll try
Love me some green bean casserole, and I love the call, Deli. Hopefully you'll lead me to a win this week.
Yes.
Yeah, buddy.
And then here's another good one for you. We're going to our Tupperware. What I'm putting in my Tupperware, some people love it. I hate it from previous past experiences with this dish. Sweet potato casserole with the marshmallows. I don't fuck with that shit. Never liked it, but some people swear by it. And I used to swear by Taysom Hill. That's my dud of the week.
God.
I'm not getting down on the Taysom Hill, even with Kamara.
Who's eating Taysom Hill this week?
Did you see how many rushes he got with Kamara on the bench this week? He was their leading rusher for the Saints this week with Kamara out. Go look it up. And you know, he gets those sneaky little plays. He gets to pass it sometimes. He can receive. He can rush. And I started Taysom Hill in my days to get those 20 points once. And then every time I started that motherfucker, he got me big old goose egg or 3 points.
I was going to say, you know who is never thankful for Taysom Hill? Anyone with Kamara or
Taysom Hill.
Yeah, anyone that has a player on the Saints offense is not thankful. Anyone but Taysom Hill, they're not thankful for Taysom Hill.
I don't know why they love that dude so much, but it's not great to see. Not great to see. Yeah, he had 10
He's
carries.
a Mormon.
10 carries with Kamara out this last week. He was leading their team.
All right. Well, we are pushing time, so before we go home, boys, you know what time it is. It is the spread.
Spread.
All right, we need to get back in the fucking W column right now. So let's get some money for old Black Friday here, boys. I'm like really indifferent on this one. I had a few in mind here. I'm back and forth. So it was either Seattle or Atlanta, and I'm gonna go Atlanta -2.5 against the Jets. Atlanta's defense, they're one of the top defenses in sacks. Jets are one of the top teams giving up sacks. I think the defense is going to just keep the Jets in check, and regardless of Drake London or not, or if it's Captain Kirk, man, that's probably better. I think they're just. I don't know why they're -2.5. I feel really confident about Atlanta going 2.5 on this one. So
yeah, all right.
Put it down, boys. Put that down as the appetizer.
Yeah. Put it in Sharpie.
All right, who's next?
Well, I mean, I was thinking along the same lines as you, the Seahawks. I mean, I know that's a big number, and those double-digit ones always feel a bit like sucker bets in the NFL, but, I mean, it's hard. Seattle's at home. I mean, their defense is playing freaking great. Whether it's McCarthy or Brosmer going, I mean, I just don't see Minnesota keeping this game close.
Do you feel more confident doing Seattle -10.5 if JJ McCarthy starts?
No, I mean, yeah, honestly, I feel better. Yeah, if McCarthy started with that bet. I mean, I think Brosmer might bring in more potential. So, I mean, we'll see. I mean, who ends up playing. But like I said, either way, I mean, yeah, I just think it's going to be bad.
I like it.
Yeah.
I do like that one. I got that one logged in. All right, Deli.
Oh, man, it pains me to do this, and I don't think anyone's going to like it. I hate it. I've got the Raiders +10 against my Los Angeles Chargers.
Actually like that.
Yeah.
I was looking at the
I do too.
I think Vegas has given us a little bit too much love as, you know, the most depressed Chargers fan you'll ever meet outside of Hydra Kids, I guess. God bless both of us. We looked bad last week against the Jags. They tore us apart on the ground at will. Both of our tackles, all-pro tackles, are out for the entirety of the year. And this fucking line couldn't stop a goddamn Pee-wee all-star fucking pro 12-year-old on fucking roids. We are getting your son is getting eviscerated every fucking play. He is one of the most pressured quarterbacks in the league, I think, behind Cam Ward, one of the most sacked. He takes the most big hits, and his EPA just drops when Crosby's going to fucking eat. And I think +10's real generous. Do I think we could win? Maybe. Do I think we win by double digits? No fucking way.
I like that. I was kind of thinking the same thing too, Deli. I mean, especially with the Raiders, I mean, Chip Kelly's gone, so I think sometimes, like, you know, when that happens and they get rid of a coach and a new guy comes in, it kind of sparks the team a little bit. And I mean, Genty and Bowers are ballers, so I mean, they have the potential to keep that game close. So I mean, with that big of a spread, I like that too.
Yeah, I'm on board with that one. Even though my beautiful son will be back there taking licks.
Running for his life.
I still
Max Crosby coming for him.
Yeah. All right. So Nickel and Dimes has started his Thanksgiving week prematurely, so he will not be with us tonight. But he did give us a little Thanksgiving gift, and that is the fourth leg He's going Saints +6. Interesting.
Interesting.
I guess
Who are they playing again?
they're playing
Miami.
And the old Hamilton Husky, I don't know if you guys know this, Tyler Shuck, or whatever his name is from Hamilton. He's our
really?
Arizona local, yeah. And
Oh, no, he went to Hamilton High School?
yeah.
No shit. I didn't know that.
Interesting considering Kamara's gone and everyone, but guess what? You know who I'm going to be thankful for once this weekend's over and our bet hits? Taysom Hill. Taysom Hill's going to lead us to the glory land, boys. He's going to put the team on his back, hopefully.
He's going to have one of those 20-plus weeks that Deli wish he would have did for him.
What? He tosses a touchdown, runs 2 in, catches one. Just something.
It just happens randomly. You never know when Taysom Hill is going to look
Kicks
like
a
the
fucking
fucking
30-yard field goal.
Michael Vick x Megatron x LaDainian Tomlinson. It's just once a year. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, lots of football. This is a very exciting week. We have the pleasure Thursday. Just maxing out.
Great slate of football.
Food. Yeah, we got someone.
So everyone, make sure you get those squad rides in. By the way, we need to be punctual this week.
Yes. Give it to your fearless pilgrim.
Wait. So squad ride. So are we doing Thanksgiving games? I know we were saying we weren't doing.
For Thanksgiving.
We definitely get going. I think we start the squad early, and who knows, maybe a little Black Friday discount might come around if we miss out on Thursday. I don't go too heavy, fellas. Don't go too heavy on tomorrow, which is Thursday. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday, but today when I'm talking to you, tomorrow's Thursday. And with that said, have a great week, and we're looking forward to watch lots of fantasy, lots of football. Hopefully all our bets hit, and we will see you guys later. All right.
Adios.
All right, one sec.